Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're live here from the KFVS Digital News Desk. Clayton Hester here with Grant Dade, taking a look at the days to come in rain.
Yeah, we've got some showers out there right now. We actually had a little bit of sleet pellets mixed in a few areas today. That's because the air mass is very, very dry, and we mentioned that last night. Don't be surprised if you saw a snowflake or a sleet pellet mix in, especially across our northern counties. Also said it wouldn't amount to anything, and so far we haven't heard of anybody running off the road because of sleet accumulation, because it just hasn't happened. But a couple of more sprinkles moving through our northern counties, but we're kind of setting up into a pretty active pattern. We're going to see a pretty good amount of rain, I think, as we head towards tomorrow. Now, the overall amounts won't be a lot, but the impact, if you don't like getting wet, will be a pretty high impact. And then the weekend not looking great. First half of Saturday looks dry. Second half of Saturday looks very wet. Saturday night looks wet. Sunday looks wet. So let me progress things. I'm going to kind of, I think I've got a little zoom in to see the radar there. You can see Mount Vernon down to Benton and Marion, seeing a couple of sprinkles. Some of this may not be reaching the ground. Again, very, very dry air. And because of that dry air, where you see these little yellow dots, that's heavier precipitation. There's a chance the column cools enough to where you see a sleet pellet. But again, no big deal. Temperatures are way above freezing, so we don't have to worry about anything there.
Good to know. Good to know.
And all right, let's forward through here and let's take a look at Futurecast. And I want to get to tomorrow. So we'll stop things here at 7 o'clock in the morning. So you're getting up, you're going to work, you're going to school. You can see a lot of rain moving across the area. Now, most of it is the lighter green shade, so that tells us it's fairly light. So we're not going to see any flooding concerns or anything like that. Just kind of a nuisance to you know, make sure, well, I probably ought to get the umbrella or the rain jacket because I don't want to be standing at the bus stop getting wet. I don't want to be walking into work getting wet, things like that. As we progress through the day, we'll see that first round kind of move out as we head towards the afternoon hours. A couple of isolated showers dotting the landscape. Again, these are very, very light. It'll be cool, temperatures running a few degrees below average. Again, with the really dry air in place, like today we're 3 to 4 degrees warmer than we thought. We had a little bit of sunshine peek through, and that dry air, especially this time of the year with the sun angle, it heats up rapidly. So, you know, we're still below average. We're only in the low 50s, but we'll see that again tomorrow, where we'll see temperatures slightly below average, but still nothing too terribly chilly. And then another round of showers moving through quickly during the late afternoon and evening hours, as you can see here. But notice everything's pretty much in that light green shade, so it's a fairly light precipitation. And you can see Thursday evening, tomorrow evening a little bit more, and then we'll begin to dry things out as we head towards Friday and Saturday. And you can see some chillier weather. Now notice Saturday, during the morning hours, we start off clouds moving in. We got cold weather in our northeastern counties, warmer weather in our southwestern counties. There's a lot of, it's not on the map here, but if I backed up, there's a lot of moisture right down here that's going to be headed our way late Saturday. So just because we start off dry, doesn't look like we're going to end dry. And so for the next 48 hours, chance of seeing a 1/4 inch or more of rain is across our southern counties. Our northern counties, less than a 1/4 inch of rain. I think everybody picks up a little bit. But there you go. It's light.
All right.
We got an inch down to across our southern counties.
All right. Well, I know that the folks that have been you know, with the recent rains and whether people's basements flooding personally or anything like that, we're glad for a little bit of a break in terms of the heaviness of rain. So that is good news. We're glad glad to know we don't have to sweat this one.
Now we do have something to bring to your attention, folks, because it is getting into that springtime season. Now you can see that 34 on average Saturday morning. We already showed you that our northeastern counties will be below freezing, so we'll have a possible freeze there. Rain is late, so we're going to warm up, and then the rain moves in. So temperatures should be well above freezing by the time it moves in. Slim chance, slim chance. A couple of models are trying to spit out some snow Saturday night across our northern counties. So we'll continue to monitor that. But for most of us, it just looks like rain. But I want you to look at that and that. Very cold weather for this time of the year. I mean, it's not anything if this were January, but you can see the average low now 35 degrees, and we're talking about possibility of a hard freeze. So if you were thinking about planting anything this weekend, you may want to hold off. Some of the long-range ensembles show that this is probably not going to be the last freeze we see this spring. We got another week of March at least where temperatures will likely be below average. So just give you a first alert that not bitter cold, but below average temperatures for a while.
For certain. All right. Good step to be aware of. Good step to keep in mind, keep prepared for. Grant, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the time, and appreciate you all tuning in with us here. First alert from the KFVS Digital News Desk. Thanks again, everybody. We'll be back with Heartland News now just around the corner.